Alright, let's talk about something huge happening in the crypto world. On July 22nd, 2025, PiNetwork dropped an update that could completely change how people get into cryptocurrency. They launched a new feature that lets you buy PI coins directly inside the Pi wallet using your own money. We're talking about using your credit card, debit card, or even Apple Pay and Google Pay, just like you would for any other online purchase. This is a massive step forward because it removes one of the biggest headaches for new crypto users, dealing with complicated third-party exchanges. It's a direct bridge from your bank account to the PI ecosystem. For years, getting your hands on a specific cryptocurrency meant navigating a confusing maze. You had to sign up for an exchange, verify your identity, deposit money, figure out trading pairs, and then finally transfer your coins to a personal wallet. It was a process filled with steps where things could go wrong, especially for beginners. PiNetwork has basically torn down that entire wall. Now the experience is as simple as buying a product on Amazon. You open the app, decide how much PI you want, and pay with your card. This simplicity is the key to bringing millions of new people into the fold. This update isn't just for newcomers though. Even for long-time users and miners who have been accumulating PI for a while, this is a big deal. It adds a clear, tangible value to the coins they hold. When you can easily see a direct purchase price, like 0.80 AUD per PI at launch, it makes the entire project feel more real and established. It also provides a straightforward way for existing pioneers to increase their holdings without leaving the security of the native Pi environment. This move, developed over 5 months since the Open Mainnet launch, shows a serious commitment to user experience. The integration with established payment partners like Banxa and OnRamper is a smart move that adds a layer of trust and reliability. These companies specialize in creating the on-ramps from traditional finance to the world of digital assets. By partnering with them, PiNetwork ensures that the payment process is not only smooth, but also secure and compliant with financial regulations. This isn't some hastily put-together feature. It's a well-planned integration that leverages industry experts to provide the best possible experience for users, making the jump into crypto feel less like a risky gamble and more like a simple, modern transaction. So what happens when you make something this much easier? The market responds, and it responds in a big way. Immediately after the announcement, the numbers started going crazy, and honestly, it's exactly what you'd hope to see. The price of PI shot up almost instantly. Some sources reported a jump as high as 14%, hitting a local peak of $0.5212 on certain platforms. Even the more conservative reports consistently showed a solid 6% increase in value. This immediate price action shows that the market saw this update as a sign of incredible strength and future potential for the network. But the price was only part of the story. The really mind-blowing number was the trading volume. In just 24 hours, the amount of PI being traded exploded by over 240%. We're talking about a surge that pushed the daily trading volume to nearly $200 million. This isn't just a small blip. It's a massive wave of activity. It shows that people weren't just watching, they were actively participating. This surge in volume is a clear indicator of renewed interest and confidence from both existing holders and new buyers who were finally able to get in on the action easily and directly. This incredible activity had a direct impact on the overall size of the Pi network. The project's market capitalization, which is the total value of all its coins, grew by over 7.4% to reach more than $3.73 billion. That's a huge validation of the new feature. But it gets even better. The update didn't just attract traders, it brought in new, committed users. Reports showed that over 500,000 new users migrated their accounts to the PiNetwork mainnet right after the feature was launched. These aren't just numbers on a screen. These are real people joining the ecosystem, ready to use and build on the platform. All of this happened because PiNetwork successfully translated a complex idea into a simple action. They took the friction out of the system. Think about it. When you lower the barrier to entry, you invite more people to the party, and that's exactly what happened here. The market's reaction wasn't just about hype. It was a fundamental response to a feature that adds real, measurable utility and accessibility. This wasn't just a good day for PI holders. It was a powerful demonstration of what happens when a crypto project focuses relentlessly on the user. One of the best things about this new feature is how it prioritizes security right alongside simplicity. In the world of cryptocurrency, safety is everything. PiNetwork clearly understands this because they built a crucial security step right into the buying process. To use the Fiat-to-PI feature, you must be a fully KYC verified user. KYC stands for Know Your Customer, and it's the same kind of identity verification process you go through to open a bank account. This means every single purchase is tied to a real, verified person, which is a massive deterrent for bad actors and helps keep the entire network secure. This KYC requirement does more than just prevent fraud. It ensures that PiNetwork is operating in a way that respects global financial regulations. By making sure they know who is buying PI on their platform, they are building a foundation of trust and legitimacy. This is incredibly important for the long-term health of the project. It shows regulators, partners, and institutional investors that Pi is a serious project committed to doing things the right way. For the average user, this means peace of mind. You know you're participating in an ecosystem that values security and operates transparently, which is not always a given in the crypto space. The technical side of the security is also impressive. Transactions are processed through what are called trust-minimized smart contracts. In simple terms, this means the process is automated and handled by code on the blockchain, reducing the need to trust a central company or intermediary with your funds. This removes potential points of failure and makes the entire transaction process more robust and secure. It's the kind of Web3 innovation you want to see, but it's delivered with a Web2 user experience. You get all the benefits of decentralized security without having to understand the complex technology behind it. Ultimately, this combination of ease of use and strong security is what makes this update so powerful. It finally solves the dilemma that has held back mainstream crypto adoption for years. People want to get involved, but they are often intimidated by the technical complexity and worried about the security risks. PiNetwork has addressed both of these concerns head-on. They've created a pathway into their ecosystem that feels as familiar as using PayPal and as secure as online banking. This isn't just an improvement, it's a blueprint for how to make crypto accessible to everyone safely. This new Fiat-to-PI feature is about so much more than just buying a coin. It's about fueling an entire ecosystem. By making it easy for people to get PI, the network is paving the way for a huge increase in activity across the board. Think about the merchants. When more people can easily acquire PI, they are more likely to spend it. This encourages businesses to start accepting PI as a form of payment, creating a real-world economy where the currency has tangible utility. It's a positive feedback loop. More users with PI leads to more merchants, which in turn makes PI more valuable to have. Then there are the developers. The PI App Studio already has over 7,900 decentralized applications being built. With a surge of new verified users entering the ecosystem with PI in their wallets, developers have a much larger audience for their creations. This incentivizes them to build more innovative and useful apps on the PI platform, from games and social media to financial tools. The Fiat on-ramp essentially provides the fuel for this engine of innovation, ensuring that the developers who are building on PI have an active and engaged user base to serve from day one. This update also strengthens the network's governance. In many blockchain projects, voting on the future of the network can be influenced by anonymous accounts. Because Pi's new buying feature is tied to KYC verified users, it adds a layer of legitimacy to the governance process. When proposals are voted on, the network can be more confident that the votes are coming from real invested members of the community. This leads to better, more democratic decision-making that truly reflects the will of the people who are financially and actively participating in the project's success. In the end, this all ties back to PiNetwork's core mission, to make cryptocurrency and Web3 accessible to everyone and promote global financial inclusion. This isn't just talk. This feature is a concrete step toward that goal. By simplifying access, ensuring security, and fostering a vibrant ecosystem for users, merchants, and developers. PiNetwork is building something that lasts. It's creating a digital currency that isn't just for tech experts or traders, but for ordinary people all over the world. The future of the PiNetwork looks incredibly bright, and this update may very well be remembered as the moment it truly opened its doors to the world.